Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/Entitled Karens. In today's episode, I don't care if your daughter is going on national TV, I can't make an order right now. Racist Karen calls cops on preteens early teens lemonade stand, describes two as possibly tweaking. Karen refuses to show text the food she wants. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. I don't care if your daughter is going on national TV, I can't make an order right now. This happened Saturday night during rush hour. I'm the front of house manager of a Chinese restaurant that has really busy Togo. One of my hostesses handed me the phone and said this lady said she's not going to wait at all for her order and wants to speak to a manager, even though we were quoting 40 minutes. Conversation went like this. Me, hi, this is the manager. Unfortunately, I can't get your order out before our wait time as our kitchen is extremely busy. Karen, put my order first. I need it now. Me, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Karen, you don't understand, my daughter is going on national TV at 7 p.m., it was 6:45 at this point, and is going to be a celebrity and I need it now. I'll pay you extra. Me, I don't think you understand, it's not an issue of money, I have about 50 plus open Togo orders right now and a full dining room of 150 people, even if I told the kitchen to put your order first, which is unfair to everyone else, I could not get an order that large out before 7 p.m. Karen, in the most snooty, mocking, high-pitched voice, you have 50 orders and a full dining room, good for you. You guys are doing so well. I don't think you understand, my daughter is going on national television in 15 minutes and I need food for everyone. Me, well, I'm sorry, I can't fulfill that order for you. Have a great night. Click. Me, okay, great. Let me get your phone number so I can enter you in our system. Karen provides phone number. Me, excited and happy, perfect. Okay, I've got the solution for you. You're now locked into our do not serve list. Have a nice night, click. Next up on cops. Karen's daughter, Methany. Your daughter is going to be on national TV, good for you. I don't think you understand, we don't care that your daughter is going to be on national TV in 15 minutes. We're not doing shit for you. Click. I don't think you understand, your daughter being on TV is infinitely more of a big deal to you than me. As such, you should have planned for such an important event and not waited until the last minute to order food for your watch party. Click. National TV. So she could be the resoundingly well-deserved subject of a 1-hour profile on American Masters, or she could be the participant who sparks chaos on Love Island by being patient zero in a cast-wide chlamydia outbreak. I'd like to have more details. Seriously. There have been 1,000 channels for decades, and they're all desperate for content. If you added up all the people who have made brief appearances on one of those shows, I bet the number would be staggering. My daughter is going on TV, and that means so much that I didn't prepare anything until 15 minutes prior. This is what I would have said if being professional wasn't 95% of my job. Maybe she just wanted to buy food for the 3 people who still watch national television. Then you should have called an hour ago. Sorry about your luck, click. Spoilers, the daughter grows up and writes a book called I'm Glad My Mom Died. Racist Karen calls cops on preteens early teens lemonade stand, describes two as possibly tweaking. My town is pretty small with a half black and half white population, so it's rare to have someone be so outwardly racist, since why would you live here? And this happened in the more poor side of town where yes, there is a drug problem, but people are friendly. I was driving home from work when I saw a folding table with some drinks and store-bought lemonade filled with preteens and early teenagers goofing off and running around laughing with people drinking from styrofoam cups, perfectly innocent and wholesome, just kids enjoying being with friends in summer and cheering up the street. But apparently some Karen found a problem with it, as later on the Crime Watch where calls are posted, one states a call saying there was a illegal lemonade stand with 2 teenagers with tweaking behavior. The oldest ones were probably 13, maybe 14, but were also the only POC whose tweaking behavior was running around goofing off with friends. The cops did show up, but since being kids isn't illegal they couldn't do much, but they did have to take down the lemonade stand and go home, which was shitty. Probably didn't get a discount there and was laughed at when she wanted to speak to the manager about her coupons. What's tweaking behavior? According to dictionary.com, behaving in a wildly excited or agitated manner, especially as an effect of using methamphetamine, cocaine, or other stimulant drugs. If the OP is in the US, they might have meant tweaking behavior as someone who was under the effects of methamphetamines. People who use the drug are referred to as tweakers, and their behavior under the influence of that drug are said to be tweaking. Basically, the Karen was calling these teens drug users. Don't understand why Karens and Kens can't mind their own freaking business and leave others alone. They all think they were anointed as the moral police. I don't understand why some people are so offended by kids selling lemonade. It's like the most wholesome activity a kid can do during the summer. It sounds like these kids were a little rowdy, but weren't causing trouble to anyone and were having fun. I saw a folding table with some drinks and store-bought lemonade filled with preteens and early teenagers. I mean, not gonna lie, I'd probably call the cops if I was served lemonade filled with children. Crazy thought, but maybe every municipality in America should amend its laws in a way that the phrase illegal lemonade stand is no longer part of the vocabulary. This is the quintessential example of a law that will inevitably be enforced in a racially unequal way. Quite a lot of towns have specific carve-out laws for this sort of thing. Karen refuses to show Tex the food she wants. So this is an interesting story. So Mom and I are at the vet with our cats, and we are waiting to see the doctor when one of the vet techs comes out with a little bean of a dog, size of like a jar of a Coke bottle, and brings it over to an elderly lady. We'll call her Karen. I'm ignoring most of the things happening as Mom and I are trying to keep our heads down. So I happen to listen to the conversation. Karen, I also need to get my dog some food. Receptionist, okay, can you tell me what it is? Karen, I don't know, but I know you have it. Receptionist, okay, well, can you show me it? Karen, no, I'm holding my dog. This goes on for a bit as the two receptionists and our tech are working to figure out the food brand. The tech tried to get her to show her the food. Karen keeps saying she is too busy holding her dog. When she asks to the other lady in the back, I suppose she thought she was the manager. Receptionist told her she can't as she is working the call center. After some time, they find out what the food is and get the food. Now, they hadn't received their food shipment this week, so they were low and only have 7 cans, not the 12 she wanted. And when Karen learned that when she was given 2, she was very annoyed with this and demanded to have the 12. Tech explained that they wouldn't have more until Thursday and they only had 7. Karen said she was going to take the 7 and come back for the rest. Then, after paying, she left her wallet and the food to take her dog to the car. Another lady tried to call out and tell her, but the receptionist told her Karen was coming back. I do not know what happened after as our tech took us to our room. I later learned she came back in with the dog. P.S. Later in the room. Mom, she was carrying her dog in and in the room, she could have easily showed them. Me, I know. Mom, sigh, and they wonder how Karens are made. I no longer expect all people to act reasonably. I used to work in a vet clinic years ago. We could look up the food purchased previously and know what to sell a customer. I'm surprised staff did think to just check her account. A lot of the girls are new according to my sister who works there, they probably didn't know how. I think that's how they eventually found out how. Why couldn't she look at the foods the tech was showing her? Do her eyes not work when she's holding a dog? Icker? I didn't understand it either. Why didn't the text just leave me up her account to see what kind of food she wanted? That's what the techs at the vets do where I live. Honestly, no idea. Probably they didn't think of it or were swamped. The tech was actually about to get us to our room, so she was dragged into this. Wow! I've thought all along that my vet and her staff are amazing. Really believe they are amazing now because they know when they see me what kind of food I need. OP you are NTA, but old lady Karen sure is. Best wishes for your fuzzy felines, sorry about your wild Karen sighting. I wanted to make a connection to something Eric Ludendorff once said about general field marshals, but that quote would imply being a Karen is not in someone's DNA from the very beginning. Which I believe it very much is. It sounds like she may have some type of dementia. I wouldn't be too quick to call her a Karen. I don't think that was the case. I forgot to add it, but she was also being very rude to the tech that brought her dog out and poking at it to see what they had done to her dog. I could be wrong, but she seemed very aware of what was happening. I cannot know the state of her health, nor do I know her at all. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.